Hello, I'm John Fox and channel John West. I'm having a Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony adventure, and we're in like the most futuristic toilet ever. And this is the second time somebody's been murdered in the toilet. Let's come have a look at this mirror. Traces of blood. A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the middle of the room. And a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Bloodstains in the bathroom has been added to the triplet section of your monopad. I'm not seeing the swipe pattern. Oh, there's a bag. Ah, this case. Oh yeah, okay, it had the crossbow in. This is the case from before, right? Large black case has been added to the triplet section of your monopad. Small window for ventilation. This is the same window as from before. Small window, and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here. Well, I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Okay, so the implication is, I finished investigating the bathroom. There would be more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maggie's lab in here? There are 3 bloody arrows. Those crossbows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloodied? That bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. So, that was pushed through the window, that had the crossbow in, fired the crossbow bolt. Somebody's been injured. Somebody might have been killed and then dragged to the press. Don't know what the poison is all about yet. Drink some cold tea from the last episode that I forgot to drink. It's gross. There's an exit cell right in the middle of the hangar. Hatch is open and the cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small but big enough for one person.
Oh?
The hatch is open? How strange. Only the monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch.
Huh?
Only the monocubs can open the hatch. Normally the monocubs are the only one who can pilot the exocells.
Well...
Normally being the key word. Because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock got all screwed up. You mentioned this to anyone else? Nope, nobody's asked me about it either. And even if I had asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. An electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable. Which is why only the monocubs can control the exocells. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the exocell. Huh. Hatch's electronic lock has been added to the triplet section of your monopad. So that's how somebody got in. Somebody could have just got in the hatch, walked in and did stuff. The red exocell is completely still.
Hey, Shuichi.
It's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
Shouldn't move anymore. Not without the monocubs or Kokichi. So it's just a pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
Well, With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic.
Ah.
But I suppose if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote. Why didn't you say so sooner? That is, if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exocells. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? The hydraulic press is down and there's blood in the area. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, you should be able to check the body. But the power cord's been cut, the press won't move. In that case, I won't be able to check the body. I'll check the wire. What is there to investigate? It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electrical barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though.
Oh my. Shut up.
Painting machine. Looks like a machine used to paint exocells. Smells kind of like paint thinner. Probably the same as before, probably not related to the case. What? What's left to investigate here? He said he was done with the bathroom.
That's true.
Bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. I legitimately don't see what's left.
No.
Oh, the sleeve has a single small hole in it. What? Okay, sorry. Looks like the left sleeve sticking out the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve sticking out, not part of the victim's body is visible. So they're crushed completely, so that only their sleeve remains. What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. It's a hole in the sleeve. What could this be? Kaido's code has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. That suggests Kaito was attacked by a crossbolt. Suppose that's all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. That's all I can investigate here inside the hangar. Oh, I skipped the load, I didn't mean to. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I can't deduce who the victim is. I need more... I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. The alarm system is off. Must have been affected by the electro bomb.
Alright.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? Looks like it's been struck by something sharp. But what could these be? Well, we know Maki doesn't use a sword, don't we? That's been firmly established. Wait, how are they even able to damage this in the first place? Hitting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. If you have to turn off the alarm before you get in close, how did the person who did this get near the control panel? They got in a robot. Hangar's front shutter has been added to the true-public section of your monopad. Phew, I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey!
Kibo, before you went into the hangar this morning, you said... Okay, yeah. You said you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Yes, since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the exocell returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yes, you said the exocells could pass through the alarm system and barrier into the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exocell, I saw someone heading towards the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone? I saw Himiko.
I was in my lab, trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
Okay, so she's carrying the crossbow bag.
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it.
But
After seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious.
why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not like I wanted to suspect her.
You're right.
Sure, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding that bag at the time?
Well,
Now that I think about it, she didn't. But she had it coming in, but not leaving. Has to be. The black bag Himiko's carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Suichi, but...
Huh?
What is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling very well may have been due to the electro bomb.
But
But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever.
which means...
So it could have affected a human with the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Right, that must be it. So the thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Ibo's account's been added. It's not showing any sun's moving. If Kokichi's alive, he can use the remote control and move them as he pleases. But the remote control Kokichi has for the exiles... What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? I'll try leaving, if it will let me. I can't imagine there's going to be 30 minutes worth of... 30 minutes of... Oh yeah, this. Investigation. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, but it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
It means the only way to get into the hangar is through the shutter. Hangar shutter! There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm will go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? That's all I was concerned about in the hangar, but I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield clues are my lab because of the poison,
Okay.
and Maki's lab. Crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
All right.
I should also inspect the 3 extra cells that were protecting Monokuma. I tried doing that! Why were they protecting him in the first place? This might be related to the case as well. They weren't. They were stopping him from doing his job. Oh yeah, there's a hammer there. Exocell isn't showing any signs of moving. If Kokichi's alive, he can use his remote control to move them as he pleases. Okay, so Maki didn't bring a hammer because it wasn't charged. Makes it sound like Maki did it. If Kokichi's alive, he can use his remote control to move them as he pleases. With that remote control Kokichi has for the exocells... Yeah, okay. There's an electro hammer here, but why? That power must have been used. Used for what?
Well, you know.
If I remember correctly.
If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. I remember the site I saw yesterday. Exocells protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exocell should have been around him. So why were they protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them. 2. I suppose I got so caught up thinking about Kokichi I ignored Monokuma. Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say! Monokuma.
And another.
It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi.
Huh?
You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into an adult movie section of the video store. I don't think that happens anymore.
No way.
But you didn't need to sneak around because the exocells wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey.
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak? Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone going there is the same.
Wait.
No, not that. I meant about the exocells not attacking us.
Yeah.
Yo, at the same time, the exocells were on autopilot and only directed to only observe me.
Hey.
Their movements are more limited now that the monocubs aren't around to pilot them.
Huh?
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
Well.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the exocells were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma.
Hey.
Why are you telling me all of this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
Hey.
Well, we're not talking about that, we're talking about this! Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair! The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys.
Hey.
So share it instead! That way it'll be fair to all the participants. So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
Okay.
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
By the way, renting movies is so old school, it's more thrilling to illegally download them.
Psycho pop.
It's like... A psycho pop means nothing, but a psycho pomp is like a Grim Reaper. Throwing that out there. It's like trying not to get caught by the big game hunter while holding your breath during sex. That points to Maki. This information about the exocells could be a clue to solving the case. I should remember this. Then add it to the trooper section. What's next? The labs, Maki's lab. We'll run. So I was thinking about my holodeck idea. It's that little bug that he saw. He saw a pixel, didn't he? That it was so small, almost imperceptible, he said. That is the most interesting thing. I forgot Maki's lab, sorry. So what if there's an argument between two people? It's not Kokichi saying, this world is mine. It's somebody telling Kokichi, this world is mine. Oh, it's lower, isn't it? We'll just do this lab first. I think it's Tsumugi. That bottle of poison in the hangar, I need to confirm that it came from here. There were several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of my lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here.
Ah.
Strike 9 poison. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says Strike 9 poison. Strychnine. Though it requires time to circulate, even a small amount in the body will result in certain death. Poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. So if someone were to dip crossbow bolts in... I can't imagine there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. It must be a clue. Poison's been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Strike 9. Case files lined up for me to read. There's nothing off about them. They don't seem to be related. There's a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Someone take them out? These bottles say antidote, arsenic, harmlock, night's head. So that's arsenic, hemlock, night's hate, nitrate, antidote. Antidote, huh? Didn't know these were here. According to these labels, each bottle is only one dose, and each one only works on a specific poison.
Well,
I suppose that makes sense. There must be plenty of kinds of poison, so there must be true for antidotes. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. This is disconcerting. None of these are antidotes for the strychnine. Why have they given them stupid names? Nitrate. It must be nitrate. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean? Let's go to Maki's lab. Strike 9. I feel as though there were less weapons here than I remember. Yeah, he took them all. It's because Kaito had them. As I suspected, there were 2 black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. There are cases for crossbows, and crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
Looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there were 2 when I was here with Kaito before. There were 3 of them.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Crossbow has been updated in the truth bullet section of your monopad.
Alright.
Right, I investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest that Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest that Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around and the killing game hasn't ended. Kaito's clothes are in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be...
No.
It's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. Do you think people are going to be in different positions? Right. I'm having a think. I'll probably have a rest after this episode. It won't affect the recording schedule, but like it'll probably be my last recording of the day, so that'll give me a week to consider the case. But because I've done these in advance, I'll have another weekend, and you won't notice. Yeah, I think somebody was Kokichi's rival. I really like the idea of somebody telling Kokichi this world is mine, not Kokichi announcing this world is mine. And I like the idea of cosplay, because somebody might be my entire thing might be cosplay, right?
Shuichi!
Can you come with me?
What happened?
Something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? Kiba, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this.
Huh?
These are Kokichi's clothes. It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's.
But
Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. Why are they soaked?
well,
The toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. They looked like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Why are these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that I managed to find an important clue. Now, Suichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, somebody must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
What's the matter?
Something the matter, please investigate.
Okay.
The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue.
Right.
I made up my mind, grabs Kokichi's clothes, soaked clothes, pardon me, and spread them open. There's a small hole in the back, and another small hole in the sleeve. This one's about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Kibo, thank you. This is a very important clue.
Well,
I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. Add it to the pad. It is. But if Kokichi's the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? Why is this game still going on if the mastermind is dead? This is awkward, Suichi. Can I leave you and give you... I can leave and give you some privacy.
huh?
You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Whoa! Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe that Kaito is dead?
What?
You and Kibo both look more refreshed now.
Gross.
Refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom. Even now you can't help yourselves, huh?
That's true.
This is all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now.
Hey!
It's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Suichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that.
it's plain to see.
But I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything.
Okay.
I know, you're probably right. Tamuki has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi's died, but I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappointment has been added to the truth book section of your monopad. And there we go. It's about...
It's about that time.
Well, he's okay.
That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaito, whoever is alive, will be there.
Then...
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Will they be on the lift, though? I'm pretty much going to let you go when it gets me that screen. Maybe a little bit before, it depends. Which happens, 45 minutes or that screen. We're close to that at the very least, though. This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
That's the mastermind of the killing game. He's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We still don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive.
Do you want to die?
Maki,
Well...
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I'll know I've lost then I know I'll lose to despair. I know that I'll lose to despair. It's very late on a Sunday night, by the way. Lose to despair.
You don't know?
6 of us will participate. One of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right, we're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito.
Shuichi!
I understand you don't want to believe, but Kaito's not here anymore.
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now. Let's go. No matter what Kokichi is scheming, there's no way we can lose. After all, we're the students of Hope Speak Academy. Oh, they're just made of those things. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live, to win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we do now? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear. As those thoughts pierced my mind, I thought suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's
A
nice.
battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only the esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? Why are you scheming now?
No.
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
We must.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Hurry, whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with the class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. They might both be dead. So get ready. Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it into the fires of conflict. And when it's all golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. Right, I'm gonna let you go. I think. And once more, we faced a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito, or Kokichi, or both? Or neither? I can't say for certain, but I still believe Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why, but I believe that so strongly. Haha, it's like a new color, purple, but I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone to grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Right, I've been John Foxy and Tunnel John West. I've been having a Danganronpa. Thank you very much, game. V3 Killing Harmony Adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.